Hey, beautiful soul. If you're watching this, it means you're ready. Ready to believe. Ready to shift. Ready to remember who you really are. Because today, I want to talk to you about something deep, something real. Something I've been asked about again and again in messages, in comments, in quiet conversations after my videos. How did you do it? How did I, a woman with 3 kids, healing from divorce, rebuilding life from scratch? How did I not only find love, but create a marriage full of passion, respect, and magic? A marriage that's lasted nearly 7 years. A marriage where my man didn't just accept my children, he chose them. He loves them like his own. And how did I do it while so many others, with no kids, no baggage, no complications, still feel stuck, still feel unseen, still feel like love is impossible? Let me tell you something. It wasn't luck. It wasn't timing. It wasn't magic spells or fairy dust. It was energy. It was belief. It was one simple truth I finally embraced. I put myself on the pedestal, not the man, not some ideal partner, not a fantasy, not a checklist of must-haves. I put me at the center. And if you're tired of waiting, if you're tired of feeling not enough, if you're tired of wondering why love keeps slipping through your fingers, this is for you. Because this isn't just about relationships. This is about manifestation. This is about power. We've all seen the videos. Say your affirmations. Visualize your dream man. Create a vision board. Write letters to your future lover. And listen, I believe these can work. But here's what they don't tell you. If you're pouring all your energy into him, you're pushing him away. Think about it. When you spend hours visualizing his face, his voice, his arms around you, when you obsess over his qualities, his job, his smile, you're giving your power, your energy, to a projection. And that energy doesn't come back. It leaks. It drains you. And the more you focus on him, the further he seems to drift. Because here's the secret. Manifestation isn't about attracting someone else. It's about becoming the version of you who already has it. So instead of asking, when will he appear? Ask, how do I want to feel when he's here? That's the shift. I didn't manifest my husband by dreaming about him. I manifested him by dreaming about me. By asking, how will I feel when I'm loved deeply? How will my body relax when I'm safe? How will my heart open when I'm truly seen? I didn't spend hours imagining him hugging me. I spent just 2 or 3 seconds feeling that hug, and then I dove into the sensation. The warmth in my chest, the softness in my shoulders, the quiet joy in my breath. And then I let go. No obsession, no desperation, no checking the universe every hour. Just, I am loved. I am worthy. This is already mine. And guess what? Less than a month later, I met him. Not because I found him, because I became the woman who already had him. You might be thinking, but I have kids, am divorced, am not young anymore, am too damaged, too broken, too much. And I get it, because I was there. After my divorce, I didn't want a man. I didn't want anyone. I just wanted to raise my girls in peace. For a year and a half, I said no to love. And then, one day, a wise friend looked at me and said, you weren't made to be alone. You were made to be seen. And something in me clicked. Not because I suddenly wanted a man, but because I remembered. I am not just a mom. I am not just an ex-wife. I am not just a body with a past. I am a creator. I am a goddess in human form. And so are you. You are not waiting for love to rescue you. You are calling it in from a place of wholeness. And the moment you stop begging the universe and start believing in yourself, that's when the magic begins. Let me tell you what happened recently. I was at a school event, waiting for my daughter. A woman nearby asked about my family. I mentioned my husband, my 4 girls, and that my youngest is our together baby. She stared at me. then said, "Will you got married with 3 kids already?" Her voice wasn't judgmental. It was shocked. Like I'd told her I'd flown to the moon on a unicorn. Because to her, and to so many people, the idea that a woman with children could be chosen, cherished, desired, it felt impossible. But here's the truth. The only thing that makes something impossible is believing it is. I didn't manifest love because I was perfect. I manifested it because I decided I was worthy. Even with scars, even with chaos, even with 3 little souls depending on me. And if I can do it with all the fear, all the doubt, all the reasons why not, then you can too. No matter your age, no matter your past, no matter how many times you've been hurt, you are not broken. You are awakening. Close your eyes. Just for a moment. Imagine the love you want. Not the face, not the name, just the feeling. How does your body feel when you're safe? When you're adored, when you're home? Feel that. Breathe into it. Let it fill your chest. And then say this: I am already this woman. This love is already mine. I don't need to chase. I don't need to prove. I just need to be. Say it out loud. Whisper it. Scream it. And then live from that truth. Dress like the woman who's loved. Speak like the woman who's valued. Move through the world like someone who knows she belongs. Because you do. And not a guru. I'm not a spiritual teacher with a perfect life. I'm a woman who's been through hell. Who's cried in parking lots with kids in the back seat. Who's wondered if she'd ever feel desired again. And now, I'm in a marriage that still feels like a dream. We still laugh like teenagers. We still touch like we can't believe we found each other. And yes, we just had our 4th child together. Because love isn't about settling. It's about expanding. And it's not just love I've manifested. I've manifested a home in the countryside just like we dreamed. A car that feels like freedom. A daughter who was sick and now, against all odds, is healthy. A daughter who got into a top school without registration. A son who got into college for free, not because I'm special, but because I believed. And I felt it before I saw it. I know this might feel too simple, too soft, too woo-woo, but the universe doesn't respond to logic. It responds to vibration, to feeling, to belief. So if you're ready, if you're tired of waiting, if you're ready to stop asking why not me, and start living like of course me, then I'm here for you. I offer personal voice note consultations because I know how easy it is to forget advice after a call. With voice messages, you can listen again and again. You can pause. You can cry. You can absorb. Or if you're not ready for one-on-one, I have step-by-step intensives where I walk you through exactly how I manifest anything. Love, money, healing, freedom. Because I'm not here to sell you dreams. I'm here to help you remember your power. You are not too much. You are not too late. You are not unlovable. You are a force, a creator, a light, and the love you're seeking. It's not out there, it's in here. In your breath, in your heart, in your courage to believe, even when no one else does. So go ahead. Put yourself on the pedestal. Feel the love now. And watch the universe rush to catch up. Because it will. I promise. With all my heart, your friend, Yoshka. If this resonated with you, please hit like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear this. And if you've already manifested something beautiful using these principles, I'd love to hear your story. Drop it in the comments. And if you want to support this channel, there's a link to send a little love. Every gift helps me keep creating. But most of all, thank you for being here, for listening, for daring to believe. I love you. Now go live like you mean it.